Hey everybody, I'm here to share some more stuff about artificial intelligence. My sister is a fifth grade math teacher at a different district, and she called me the other day asking me if I knew of a way that artificial intelligence could help her do some success criteria for one of her students in her fifth grade math class. I asked her if she'd tried anything already, and she had already tried something in a canned program, but I was like, let's look at ChatGPT. Now, I'm going to show you the conversation that I had with ChatGPT. I did use GPT-4. That is the paid subscription that Jim and I have personally. It is $20 a month. Now, I could use 3.5, and I'll explain why in just one second. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to tell it that I want it to be, or that I am an education expert for fifth grade math, and I need to create success criteria for one of the students, specifically for fractions. First thing it does is it comes in here and it says, absolutely, here's some specific measurable goals that the student should meet to demonstrate their understanding in a particular area. And it gives me 10 things here that I can go through that considers success criteria. But I was like, hey, let's focus on a very specific one. My sister gave me TEAC 5.3I. Now, I even had a typo here to where I typed in 1, and it was like, okay, I'm going to look for I instead. It knew that that's what I meant. This is why 4, GPT-4 was important in this instance, because instead of me having to copy and paste in that specific TEAC into 3.5, which is the free version, it went ahead and did a search on the web, and it pulled up, and you can see here where it changed it to I, it pulled up what the Texas Essential Knowledge and Skills for 5.3I is. And it's focusing on how to represent and solve multiplication of a whole number and a fraction. That's what this TEAC means. Then it went in and said, here's 6 things that you can do that's measurable as a success criteria. Then I was like, hey, I want you to know that the student is actually below grade level. Absolutely. It took it and it's like, here's 10 things, 10 things that I can do to write up a success criteria. After I did that, I was like, hey, I want to communicate with my parent. So I had it do a letter to the parent letting them know that we're going to put the student on a specialized plan. Communication is key. Now, see here where it did not put in the parent's name, I did not put in the student's name. Always recommend that you treat this just like you would any other privacy thing. You don't put students' names into GPTs. Did the letter for me. I can just copy right here and put it in a document, put all the information in that I want in, like the names, and just print that out and send it home to the parent. But then I was like, what about a checklist? Let's see if I can get a checklist for the student. Absolutely. Multiplication of a whole number and a fraction. Here's the start date. Am I going to do this weekly, bi-weekly, monthly, specific dates? It gave me 12-week plan on what I can do with the student. What if I don't have 12 weeks? I went ahead and I tweaked it again. I only have 6 weeks. Absolutely. It gave me a 6-week plan. So I just wanted you to see that I had a conversation with an AI. I have success criteria now for a very specific TEAC. I can have a letter to my parent. I can have it do a checklist. I can put all this into a Google document. The number one thing that this did is it helped me save time. So that's AI for you. It is a huge time saver. It is very knowledgeable. It's really great to just converse with. And the good thing about it is that I can just keep adding more information, have it change something. It's absolutely amazing. So I will be back next week with something else that you can do using artificial intelligence.